Hello, and welcome to another video of AI5 English Made Easy. So in today's video, my goal is to help you understand the differences between the simple past and the present perfect. So the simple past is generally used to talk about finished actions in the past, and the time of this action is extremely important and therefore it is mentioned. So, for example, Marco drove to work last week. Susan took the bus to the office yesterday, last week, yesterday, last night, and in 2020. These are all time markers that refer to the actions drove, took, ate, and came. Other common expressions that we use with the simple past are yesterday, last night, last week, 3 weeks ago, 3 months ago, 5 years ago, or expressions with in 2023, in 1998, in December. Again, you can use some of these expressions to refer to specific actions in the past. Now, let's begin our practice. So I am going to give you a few minutes, or actually take about 1 minute, pause the video, and complete these sentences with a specific time expression. Well, let's see how you did. So these are some possible answers. We cooked chicken yesterday. Mario called his wife last night. My father came to California in 1990. Again, all of these are finished actions with very specific time markers referring to the past. Now, the present perfect, we use the present perfect to talk about finished actions. Again, another finished action, but the difference is, in this case, the time is not relevant. It is not mentioned. It is not necessary. The specific time is not important. For example, I have worked here for 8 years. 8 years is a time expression, but it is not specific time expression. George has lived in California since 2000. Since 2000 is duration. It is not a specific time expression. Sally has lost 5 pounds. When did she lose 5 pounds? We don't know, we don't care. It is not important. And also, we have watched this movie 3 times. Also, we use the present perfect when we talk about repetition of finished actions. As you might already know, this is how our present perfect form looks. We need a helping verb, we need an action in the participle form, and we need an object. I have lived in California for 20 years. You have worked at Apple since 2000. It has rained since Monday. They have gone to the movies 3 times this month. 3 times this month is repetition. Pause the video, study the form, and we'll continue. Also, in the present perfect, we are going to use actions in the past participle. If you remember from previous lessons, the past participle has 2 forms. For regular verbs, they have ed. Cleaned, clean. Worked, worked. Called, called. If the verb is regular, there is no difference in spelling or pronunciation between the simple past and the past participle. However, when we have the irregular verbs, there is, in some cases, a huge difference. Drive, drove, driven. Eat, ate, eaten. Notice the simple past ate and the participle eaten. Wrote, written. Felt, felt. In this case, there is really no difference between the simple past and the participle. So, let's pause the video, study or review your past participles, and we'll continue. Now, I think we are ready for some practice. I will give you about a minute, pause the video, and I would like you to write the actions either in simple past or the present perfect. Please pay attention to the time expressions. I hope you're doing great. Let's do one more practice. In this case, you are going to do the same. You are going to complete these sentences either in the simple past or in the present perfect. These are the actions that you are going to be using. For some of these, there might be more than one option. Don't be afraid to try. So these are some possible answers for your previous exercise. We drank coffee and ate pizza last night. Notice drank and ate. These are specific finished actions with a specific time last night. Number 2, I have worked for my company for 3 years. Have worked is present perfect, and the duration is for 3 years. For 3 years, 3 years is duration. It is not specific time. So let's move on to our production part. I often tell my students that one of the best ways to practice your English is through oral production, speaking. So I hope that you feel a little bit better with your simple past and your present perfect. So what I would like you to do now is find a study partner, a friend, a neighbor, a family member, and practice asking these questions. Some of these questions are in simple past and other ones are in present perfect. Record the answers and have fun. Most of all, have fun while studying. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I really hope I was able to clarify differences between simple past and present perfect. Enjoy. Bye-bye.